Thank you for joining the second installment of Digital Crossfire 2015, the electronic version of the annual Realtors in the Crossfire program from your New Hampshire Realtors Legal Committee and Risk Management Subcommittee. Digital Crossfire is an interactive workshop designed to improve your risk management awareness regarding hot-button real estate issues, including this installment, Part 2, on the subject of Errors and Omissions insurance. Introducing Matt Johnson and Bruce Aydt.
Hi, I'm Matt Johnson. I am Counsel to the New Hampshire Association of Realtors. I'm here coming to you from the Professional Standards Workshop. This is a continuing segment of our Digital Crossfire series. Today we are pleased to have a special guest with us, Bruce Aydt. He is the Senior Vice President and General Counsel for Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Alliance Real Estate located in St. Louis, Missouri. He is also a nationally recognized real estate educator and has been doing so for 25 years. Today our topic is going to be procuring and utilizing errors and omissions insurance. Bruce, what aspects of the errors and omissions policy should you carefully review when you're considering whether to contract with an insurance company?
Well, in your bidding, you want to make sure that you're comparing apples to apples. To do that, you have to look at things like how much is the deductible in each bid. You want to look at what coverages there are, like is there environmental coverage, is there discrimination coverage, are there limits of liability on those things, sub-limits is what they call them. Open house and lockbox coverage is another big area, and then the one that I'm always very careful to look at is agent-owned property. So those are clearly areas that you want to compare.
Okay, and are there steps that you as either principal broker or agent can take to reduce your insurance premiums?
Well, insurance premiums, oftentimes they'll come with an incentive that if you have a certain percentage of your transactions that have home warranties, for example, then you could get some sort of credit on your insurance premium for that. So that's another thing to shop around for. Are there any deductions on premium if we do certain things?
So agents and brokers really should look to see if there are incentive programs that the carriers provide.
Yes.
And are there steps you can take to reduce your deductible that they require?
No question about it. That's also part of your coverage analysis. So it's one thing to say, for example, if you have what I call the four magic things like home inspection, seller disclosure statement, proper forms, that sort of thing, home inspection. If you have those things, then oftentimes your contract might say your deductible is reduced by 50%. So that should be real key.
So yet another reason why agents should have the proper forms in their files.
No question about it.
Now, switching gears slightly, we have the insurance, something happens. How do you recommend that you alert your insurance company to a claim or a potential claim?
You need to look at your policy. So most of the time it will tell you where to send the claim. It can also tell you whether you have to file it electronically or both ways, electronically and manually. The policy is the key in order to be covered or not covered by the claim, for the claim.
And if you sense a dispute is coming, when should you first alert your insurance company?
That's a judgment call you have to make. Most policies say that a claim is any demand for money or services. So clearly situations where anybody says either orally or documented in some way, you owe me because. And clearly if it's a demand letter from an attorney or a lawsuit, that's included as well. But a claim doesn't automatically have to be a written lawsuit that gets filed. It can be lots of things ahead of that, and you definitely want them to know about it in advance.
And so last question, following up on that, are there risks or problems that a broker may face if they delay in notifying their insurance company?
No question about it. You can be caught with a lack of coverage for that specific claim because the insurance company says, oh, you knew about it in advance and you didn't report it to us properly within the timelines of the policy, or you switch carriers in between and the new carrier says, no, you knew about this before we had our insurance contract with you.
Great. Thank you so much for your help today, and it was a pleasure speaking with you.
Great. Thank you, Matt.